Welcome to the vlog. Introduce you to our daughter, Lily.
Oh,
look at her.
She was so cute.
Say, hey guys. She's like, gang signs, gang.
She said, what's up, dogs?
What's up, dogs? Hey, my name's Lily. You know, my ear's right here. And so, Chili gave birth to her on July 7th.
Gave birth to a beautiful baby.
At 4:53 p.m. That's at the time she was born. Oh, she's like, I don't like that I was born at that time.
She's like, that's an ugly time.
She was like, why was I born
Welcome
at
to
7?
the world.
I was born at 7, but I wasn't born at 7 p.m.
She's like, are you serious?
She's like, that's crazy. Look at those pretty eyes. She likes to play with her hands a lot, and she likes to scratch her face, so we have to put socks on her hands.
She is so alert.
Like, don't you touch me. Oh, goodness.
Bless you.
Oh, sneeze. She's allergic to the camera. She's like, I'm allergic to the haters. When Chili gave birth to Lily, it was me, her sister, and my mom were in the delivery room when Chili gave birth to Lily. And I have a lot of stories from that day, so maybe you can help me remember them.
Okay.
The day before Chili gave birth, we did that activating labor video. Chili played basketball. We did all these things to try to make her go into labor, and we ended up just falling asleep because nothing was working. And then Chili woke me up at 7 a.m. Oh, what is it? So we got in the car, we drove to the hospital. You guys saw that vlog of us driving to the hospital. We really wanted to vlog the whole thing because I want to look back, you know, when my daughter was like 18 and we could watch the videos together. So we get to the hospital, and it was nothing like I expected. I thought when you got to the hospital that they rushed you in the back real quick and they did everything. They completely ignored us for like 30 minutes while Chili was in pain. And so she's currently hurting, and that's the contractions. She's been having contractions, and they're going to make us wait another hour. She's only 2 centimeters. And they had the student doctor come in, and I think it was his first day, because he did not know what he was doing. So Chili was 2 centimeters dilated for like a week, and they said that once she was 3 centimeters dilated, they would admit her. So the doctor came in and said, I think she's 4 centimeters. And then another nurse came in and said, no, you're definitely not 4. I think you're only 2. And they were about to send us home, and they told Chili they would send her home. You have 1 hour
To get to 3 centimeters.
You have 1 hour to dilate more, or we're sending you home. So I took pictures of the contractions. We'll show pictures right now. So these were the contractions I was taking photos of. And so finally, they said, all right, we're going to admit you. And so there's a video of us walking into the labor and delivery.
Yes, we've had much of these today. Our other girl. And I'm having a girl, so it is all girls.
It's just a girl day today.
What's her name?
Lily.
And they finally get us into this room, and I still didn't believe that she was going to go into labor today. I thought she was just having contractions, and I was like, we're going to be here for a few days. Like, I didn't think she was actually going to give birth, like, that day. So you ended up coming to the hospital.
Yes.
Yes, and Chili's just laying on the bed, just having contractions, and Chili really wanted an epidural. She was afraid of giving childbirth without the epidural. She didn't want to be in pain. So the anesthesiologist came in, I have a video of that, and Chili gets her epidural. And the anesthesiologist was really funny. He was making jokes the whole time. But Chili ended up having the biggest panic attack I've ever seen her have, because after they gave her the epidural, she could still feel her legs and stuff. So anyway, they finally fixed the epidural problem, and Chili ends up feeling good. I only had 2 hours of sleep, and so Chili was just laying on this bed having contractions, and I was like, well, I'm going to go to sleep. So I fall asleep on this like little side couch by the bed. And then I wake up to the doctor breaking her water. He had like this tool. He broke her water. When they broke her water, I said, oh my God, it's happening.
Yep.
But then nothing happened. I think the doctor wanted to go home. It was 4 p.m. It was on a weekday. It was on a Thursday. So it was 4 p.m. He was like, it's time for me to go home. So he broke her water, and he was trying to like hurry up to give birth. So I fell back asleep on the couch, and I woke up to the doctor saying, oh, you're ready to start pushing. Let's go. And I got up, and I was like, it's happening? Like, she's going to give birth today? Like, it's actually going to happen on the due date? Like, we did so much. I was like, there's no way. I was like shaking. And so the nurse was like, yeah. So the nurse starts like fingering puss.
Why'd you say it like that?
So the nurse is like sticking her fingers in there, trying to stretch it out to help the baby come out. She's like, all right, every time there's a contraction, you push. And I learned something. I never knew that when a woman pushes during birth, I did not know she pushed on the contraction. So apparently you push during a contraction because your body's also pushing during a contraction.
Yeah.
So like she'll have a contraction like every 2 minutes or every minute, so she has to push. Oh, which one?
Come on, baby.
And so Chili was pushing really good for like 30 minutes. Like Chili was giving it her all. She was pushing really good for 30 minutes. And then the doctor came in to check the progress.
It was the worst thing in the world. He basically yelled at her. He was like, look,
Chili's stuff, and he went. Ugh.
He's not lying.
Like I'm talking,
Yes.
he put this much hand
Yes.
in and opened it like this, like pulled it open and said, "No, you're not doing it. You're not."
pushing hard
I
enough."
elbowed my cat. He said, "You're not pushing hard enough. If you keep this up, you're gonna get a C-section." And he leaves the room pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't like that story. She's like, I don't
What
like
do
this.
you mean? Do you remember that?
Oh, don't
Let
cry,
me hold her while I
baby.
tell stories. She wants me to.
Okay, Layla.
Oh goodness.
Man.
So look, I'm gonna tell you guys a story while holding her. Okay. So yeah, he starts
It's
stretching
okay,
her stuff open.
Lily.
It was like, if you don't keep pushing, you're gonna
Yeah.
have a C-section. And I'm like, she just
Yeah.
started doing it. You've only been pushing for about 30 minutes. So then I had to help Chili
Yeah.
push. So they got this like towel, and we had to play like tug of war. So I'll put the pictures up. So like I would pull one side, and Chili had to pull the other side, and us pulling the towel like helped her, I guess, push the baby a lot. So that was fun, and then Chili was beating. I think Chili's stronger than me because if you notice, she's beating me. Like I'm like almost like
Yeah,
falling
you
over, and
need
she's
to-
still pulling. I was pulling as hard as I could. Chili, if you would have let go of that, I would
The
have
pain hurt.
broke every bone in my body. So after doing that for a while, then the head started coming out, and I have pictures of that, but I can't share that because that's going to be really bad. So you can start seeing the head come out, and honestly, when I saw her head inside, her head only looked like it was this big, and I said, "Oh, she's gonna be a little tiny baby." When she came out, it was this big.
I know, that's
Like,
crazy.
like this. I saw this come out. Like I recorded the whole thing. I thought in childbirth, it wasn't bloody at all.
It wasn't. It was like barely anything there. That's
Yeah.
true. And then like all of a sudden you see this little thing, and then it looked like the doctor just pulled her neck out, the whole body out, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna play the audio because I want to play like the clip of the audio of her coming out. Like we'll censor it. So the doctor like pulls her out. I'm like, this is Lily. And, like I start crying. Like when that happened, because
Wow.
he pulled her out and she was like this big puffy like little baby.
Yeah.
And then they put on Chili's chest.
Yeah.
And my favorite photo is this of Chili when she saw her for the first time. Chili was like
Yeah.
looking down at her and
Big smile.
yeah, like it was one of the most amazing
It
things
was
I've ever
beautiful.
witnessed. I don't know how this came out of you, Chili.
I don't
So
understand
Chili
either.
apparently
She is
ripped it down
big.
there and they had to sew it.
She is
And I
very
see why,
big.
because she just came out. Like it
Wow.
was like a little bit of the head, and I'm like, okay, like she's gonna be a little tiny bit. This thing came out like.
And it's
big.
also weird because as soon as a little bit of her head comes out, the whole thing's like
There.
out.
It's out.
Yeah, no, and the umbilical cord. I don't know if I can show it. It looks like a purple alien, like not. It looks like something out of Men in Black. It looks like a.
It does look like Men in Black. That's a perfect description. It's like purple and gray. It's
Yeah.
kind of beady.
It looks like it doesn't look real. It looks like a movie prop.
Yeah.
I cut the cord, and it was like I can have a video of me doing that.
So I can go.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like there. A little tougher. There you go.
Aww. Aww. She looks so beautiful. I was acting older.
It's like
Oh,
cutting
that's
a gummy
older.
bear. Like literally, like you just have to like
She looks like
saw
she
at it.
feels so
So that was. I don't know.
But,
It,
you know,
it still
so
doesn't feel real. It feels like I was on a movie set. Because I
I
don't
mean,
know how
I got
she
two-
came out of you.
I mean, I got
and it's
two
also
nephews
weird,
and
like
one
she's
niece.
been like this
Yeah,
size
she's
for like
far
last
away
month.
from me.
Yeah, sometimes for the last month.
Nice soft
Inside,
cheeks.
she's
I'm
so
like,
Oh, I thought you meant born. Yeah, sometimes I'll lay her on my stomach and I'll be like, "There's no way she was in there."
Yeah, I still have no
I don't
idea
even know
how
how you
she
got
came
kicked
out.
in
So,
there.
so during the pushing, the doctor's not in there while you're
She-
pushing. The doctor only comes at the very end.
But she
I
still
learned that.
Literally, he
She-
was called like, oh, she has
She probably
15 minutes
had
left. She had
a lot
less
of
than 2 minutes. He had enough time to put all this blue stuff on her and then just catch the baby. That's
He
ridiculous.
comes at the very end and a couple more times to just yell at me.
Yeah, yes, he did yell at you.
Yeah, so the doctor only comes in at the end. So the nurse is helping Chili like push, and so she's like telling Chili only push on the contractions. So Lily's head was almost out of Chili, and the nurse is like, all right, stop pushing. I gotta wait for the doctor. And Chili wasn't even having a contraction, and she was pushing Lily out without a contraction, just pushing and saying, I feel like I have to push. And the nurse is like, stop. No,
Wait for the doctor. She almost looked like she came out. I
Yeah.
swear.
She literally like I saw it in the video. She like put her hand over it, like
Yeah.
stop.
The head was almost out. I mean, honestly, I don't even think it's that graphic. I don't know. Like that, it was not graphic at all. I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, but obviously you can't upload that. But it was. I thought it was so clean. When Chili was pushing, I swear she would have crapped. I would have left her.
I would have left her.
No, because it was so clean. The whole birth was so like pretty. There was no blood. Like
It almost looked fake, right?
it looked fake. Like it just like it just looks so nice. And if she would have shit during it, it would have ruined the whole thing. It was so like the birth would have been so pretty, but then she would have been born to a pile of shit. Because they told Chili to push like she was pooping. And I said, don't do that. Yeah, what if she poops? The whole time I've ever known Chili, I've never seen her poop. She doesn't do that. I've never seen her go to the bathroom. She does it in secret. I like that. I've never smelled the bathroom bad when I walked in there.
That's nice.
No, she's a god tier at hiding it.
God tier.
The baby
Oh,
poop
look at her.
smell.
She loves sleeping with her hands by her
Yeah, you
face.
see that? She's done it at every ultrasound, so
was so
I think
cute
it's
when
really
you
cute.
sleep.
Yeah, during the 40 ultrasounds, she always had her hands by her face. And
Yeah,
then
my
when she's born,
Until she had no
nephew,
space
he's
in there.
scratching his
Then it's
face.
by her chin.
yeah, so
We
her
gotta
hands
put
by her face
like
all the time.
So if Logan ever swaddles her, she's gonna have one hand out.
Yeah,
mittens
so
on his
this vlog
hands.
is being
Like
recorded
gloves on his hands.
about a week after she was born, because after she was born,
Mm-hmm.
me and Chili only got like 2 to 3 hours of sleep, like
Yeah.
at a time.
Yeah,
and
you'll
then
need
she,
that.
Like, wasn't eating, and then she
You'll
got
definitely,
jaundice,
you'll
and then she got
definitely need
all
that
these
because you'll be
things.
staying
So
up
she
all
had
night,
jaundice. That's when you're
waiting till the
yellow.
baby comes out. And,
So
yeah.
you turn into a banana.
Oh, he's about like an hour of sleep.
Let me tell you about the worst hell I've
Oh.
dealt with since she's been born. She had jaundice, and it was really bad. So she had to be put under a blue light. I have pictures, and she had to keep this face mask on. If you notice, she loves her hands by her face, and so you had to put this face mask on her. And you also had to have her under this blue light the whole time, and she loves being held. And so she would sit in this table and cry, and she would always try to pull the mask off. It was the worst 12 hours of my life.
It was because she moves her hands too much. She wanted to pull down the eye mask, and then on top of that, she likes to be picked up. She doesn't want to be like sitting in a thing all by herself.
Being naked too.
Yeah, and she couldn't have any clothes on except for literally a diaper. So she was
So
miserable.
there's pictures of that. Literally awful. That was the worst ever. But I recorded her first bath, which was really fun. Like, she loves getting her hair washed. I'll show you that because I didn't show you anything bad. Like, she loved getting her hair washed. She hates getting a bath, though. She likes being stinky. Yeah, she does not like being clean. Oh, she thought that was funny. She thought that was funny. She was like, I like being stinky.
She's like, yeah, you're right.
You're right. I like being stinky. So she's our little stinky baby. Now let's go over her name. Her name's Lily Isabella 30acre. So her initials are Lit. So
Lily
she's like, I'm lit. Hopefully you don't do drugs.
30acre.
If you're watching this,
That
we're gonna
sounds
you don't
good.
do drugs.
That
We
sounds
lit
like a
you're
good name.
Really fun. Like lit. I don't know. Just so you're
Lily.
like, oh, your initials are lit. That's lit. Hopefully she doesn't get bullied.
Oh, that means her
No,
birthday
so
is
her
on.
name is Lily Isabella 30acre. Chili
17th.
wanted her middle name to
Her
be
birthday on
Blossom.
Still
17th.
do.
Listen.
Gotta
Listen.
put that on my
Her first name is not spelt like a flower. If it was spelt like the flower Lily, because we spell it Lilly because it's Chili and Logan put
But it
together.
wasn't even after that. It was also after, like, it was mainly after the Powerpuff Girls.
But listen. Lily Blossom, if you hear Blossom, you're going to think it's about the flower. And then if her name's not spelt like the flower Lily, they're going to be like, your parents just all kind of dumb. So Lily Isabella sounds more like princessy. Oh, she's like, I want that now. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, this is our little baby. Now, Chili, tell them how many diapers you've changed since you've been born.
I'm gonna say 8. What? Yes, it's true.
Changed two. Who has changed more diapers, me or you?
Oh yeah, you for sure.
Yeah, so before she was born, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna change a single diaper. That's gross. I don't think I can do it. And now, since she's been born, I've changed almost all her diapers.
But to be fair, I was in a lot of pain
I
afterwards.
changed all her diapers. We go to Tinkyville, and we also try to set the record every day for the biggest Tinky. Like, so I always change her diaper, and we see if we can break the record for most poop. She hasn't done it in a few days. Actually, no, yesterday, I would say that's her best. That's cheating.
That is cheating.
Yeah.
Also, guys, she projectile pooped on him.
Okay, so since she's been born, she has
Yeah.
actually diarrhea
My-
in the air at me.
My brother,
She's thrown
my
up
knee had
all over
poop
me.
on
Chili
him,
saw that.
where
And she
they
also
was
peed on me
sleeping
when we
and
were
got
giving her
poop
bath. She
everywhere.
peed all down
Just
my
like not even a little tinkle. It was just like a waterfall came off of her. It's pretty funny.
So you've peed on me, you've pooped on me, you've thrown up on me. She's done it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've got the full experience.
She
And
gotta rub her boogies on you.
so me and her
Yeah.
fall asleep to Monsters Inc. every night. We don't make it past the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just me and her lay there, and I'll put on Monsters Inc. and I'll just fall. It's so
You guys think it's really boring. Maybe you guys should change it.
no, we like it. And we just don't make it
Yeah.
past it. And Shelly always seems to get a picture of Sully.
Aw,
and then
look
one
at
scene,
it.
so we'll show those pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, go follow her Instagram
Look-
because we're
look
gonna
at
post
Big
pictures of
Dad-
her all the
look at
time.
Daddy.
So that when she's older, she can be like, Dad, like my Instagram started when I was still inside the womb.
Oh yeah, literally.
Look at
She went to
Logan
Disney
being
World
like
inside
that.
the womb.
Yeah, so like she's literally the best baby.
Yep,
She
and
only
I
cries when she's
already
hungry.
like
She like never
in
cries for just no reason. She's not like. But let's
I
talk about
already like and
breastfeeding
put
and how
love
AIDS that
all
one.
over
So
those.
It's the worst thing to ever exist.
so here's the thing. I don't support breastfeeding. I'm against it. I'm gonna go around.
I'm against it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone
Yeah,
say that.
breastfeeding
those
will
people who
do
go
well.
protest circumcisions?
Yeah, breastfeeding will
I'm
do
gonna go
well.
protest breastfeeding.
Everybody just
Oh
go
my
to
God.
No, I'm gonna have a
to
shirt that
Walmart
says,
and
"Do
get
you want
the
your baby to starve? Don't
get
feed
the
them formula."
formula
So
milk.
Chili, as soon as Lily was born, I said, "You're gonna
For
breastfeed."
you,
My
they
mom
get
was
the
like, "You should
orange,
breastfeed for
get
like
the
at least
orange
a month or
cans
two."
of them.
And then my aunt was like, "You should breastfeed for 2 years." And,
That's what they do.
and I was like, "Chili, at least breastfeed for the first
or
month."
the
And Chili
yellow one.
agreed because we were like, "Yeah, we heard it's healthier and it's better for her." So as soon as Lily was born, Chili tried to breastfeed. And oh my God, babies starve. Like if you
Yes,
breastfeed your kid, they starve
they-
to death.
It's true.
Your boobs don't make
The
enough
baby is
milk to feed
starving
them the first few
in the
days.
stomach.
And they tell you until like day 5, right?
Yeah, till day 5, your boobs just are only making like this little bit.
And it actually took about that long for them to start leaking milk finally.
Yeah, so if you breastfeed, your baby starves for 5 days. Your baby actually loses weight from like its birth weight because it hasn't eaten so long. Now Chili did breastfeed for like the first day so that Lily could get that yellow stuff. What is it called?
Colostrum.
Colostrum, whatever that is. But then after that, we said we're giving a formula, and she's chunky. She eats 2.5 to 4 ounces every 2 to 3 hours. Chili's boobs, there's no way.
No way.
No.
Ain't no way. She would be, because babies only cry when they're hungry. So when we were in the hospital, I heard babies screaming, like death curdling screaming.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
tell that they were hungry because there's a certain cry that she has when she's hungry.
Yeah.
And it's so sad.
And so look at this. Look at this. She good.
People like
She
to sound so
good.
cute when she's
If she's a D
quiet.
student from formula, it's
Mine-
fine. I
mine
was a D
of
student
us,
too. We'll be D students, okay?
quiet.
We
sounds
students
too
together.
Ain't no way that formula. If formula makes her dumb, then I would rather her be dumb and happy than starve to death and be an all A student. We don't need A students, okay?
No, I agree.
Yeah, no, because when we were in the hospital at night, she slept the whole night. She was all happy, and then I hear baby screaming, and I'm like, I know that woman's trying to like breastfeed.
Yeah.
Like go in there and just be like, look, feed her a bottle. Like, breastfeeding's better. No, I'm protesting. You're making your baby starve. Like, not happening.
Or at least give them formula, and then when your stuff comes in, then do the thing. But it
Yeah.
was too much work.
And don't say, well, pump your breast milk.
Then nothing came out.
No, Chili was pumping for 30 minutes, nothing came out. I was like, well, no, she's not starving.
Hey, Logan, you're actually lying. 0.01 milliliter came out. Remember how ridiculous that was?
0.01, and then they put it in a dropper, put it in her cheek.
Yeah, syringe. Yeah, because it was the colostrum or whatever
They
it
took a
was.
syringe and put it in her cheek. I'm like, hey, no way, no.
Oh, man.
So anyway, if you're ever thinking about breastfeeding,
Don't.
because then you're
Yeah,
not going to get any
please
sleep. And
don't.
also,
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be the
Ain't
only
gonna
idiot
help.
like feeding.
yeah,
her.
here's the cool thing about formula. I can take the night shift. Chili can sleep all night. I can give her bottles and change her. Like when it's breastfeeding, no. I definitely say formula, but I know there's some mom that's going to comment and go, I breastfeed my kids, and he's the smartest kid. Okay.
Congratulations.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you made your kids suffer. No, if your titties produce water like a fire hydrant,
Milk,
if your titties produce milk like a fire hydrant, then I would go for it.
Then I'm happy for
Then
you.
no, I'm glad you can give your baby 4 ounces every 3 hours. I'm trying to make sure we go through the whole week.
Yeah, but it's
so
not that.
she's been born for about a week, and she eats a lot.
you
She sleeps a
pass
lot.
out.
She doesn't
You
really
can do
cry. So anyway, this is our daughter Lily. And
Hi,
hopefully
Lily.
I'm gonna vlog her growing up. A lot of the vlogs I just want to upload so that
It's
she
gonna
can
be
watch
so
when she's
fun.
older and be like,
They
look,
had like maybe
we
about
did. We
about
celebrated her
10
1 week
videos.
birthday. We
and
did a lot of
then,
cool
you know,
vlogs. So
leave it
we're gonna be
dry.
vlogging every single day. So if you guys want to subscribe and keep liking and watching, you see Lily
Always
grow
like
up.
and
And
subscribe.
we're not gonna do like Ryan's toy reviews. We're not gonna be like open a toy, get us 10 million views. We're just gonna vlog our experience growing. Because as a
We're
dad,
just gonna vlog what we want to see later in the future.
yeah, we're gonna vlog.
When we're like, what was she doing at a week old or 2 weeks old?
Yeah, we want to be able to watch these. I want her to grow up and go back and watch these vlogs and be like, my parents love me. And my parents did everything for me. We're going to see you guys in the next vlog. Me, Chili, and Lily will see you in the next vlog. So say bye, Lily. Little baby.
Alright guys, if you like this, please subscribe, like, and click the bell, and I am out.